He was Chairman ISRO from 2020 to 25, Chairman Space Commission, and Secretary to the Department of Space. He was bestowed with many honorary doctorates from various universities nationally and internationally. He published numerous papers. He is President-elect of ISRO and is also the President of Society of Aerospace Quality and Reliability. He was bestowed with National Aeronautics Prize, Space Gold Medal for ASI, Gold Medal for Aerospace Engineering, Platinum Jubilee Award and Distinguished Alumni Award from IIC Bangalore, IIT Madras and Distinguished Fellowship Award from IIT Kanpur. Khawateen Hazrat, may I remind Mr. Somnath that Aligarh has a strong connection with Chandrayaan and ISRO. Our student Khushbu Mirza, BTech Electronics Gold Medalist, was leader of Chandrayaan checkout team. She also participates in Chandrayaan 2. Big round of applause for AME student. Mr. Somnath, our student Priyanshu, who qualified 10th from City School, BTech and MTech gold medalist from AMU, participated in Chandrayaan 2 and worked in lander and rover. Another student, Sonali Jain, our own Sonali, BTech Electronics from AMU, was part of Chandrayaan 2 and working in radar imaging satellite in space. सींचा है इसे खून से हम तशना लबों ने, तब जाके इस अंदाज का मैखाना बना है. आपको बताया गया कि सर सैयद ने 1864 में साइंटिफिक सोसाइटी शुरू करके he started the scientific temperament amongst the masses. So it is high time, it is a befitting homage to Sir Syed that we are joined by none other than a giant in the field of space research. May I request Sridhar Panikar Somnath, our esteemed guest of honor, to please give his address. Somnath, please give a big round of applause.
Good morning, all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Naima Khatoon, Mr. Justice Abdul Shahid, Ms. Millie Aishwarya, and all the distinguished people who are on the dais and off the dais, and distinguished guests here, students, my greetings to you on the occasion of this 280th Sir Syed Day at AMU. I came to explore AMU. In fact, I was in the US for the last 2 weeks, just arrived yesterday, going through many universities in the US to establish collaboration for research with the new university which I am the Chancellor, the Chanakya University. And I'm really proud and privileged to come over to Aligarh Muslim University and then see its vast campus and the beautiful day. There is no better day to come to this university, I'm very sure about it. I think all of you are in your best of spirits. You are celebrating the day of Sir Syed, who created this university. Now, before coming here, I had an opportunity to go through once again the life and times of Sir Syed and how he looked at his writings, his reforms, his conviction, very far-sighted at that moment, to create a scientifically oriented society where the education is a key for moral and national regeneration. And it's not a just story of him, that it was really a movement that really revolutionized. And it started at Aligarh. I think that has been told many times here. I'm also very thankful to Professor Naima Khatoon, the first woman Vice Chancellor of this university, for inviting me. In fact, this is the second time that she tried, and I'm very happy that I could come over this time. We know that Sir Syed believed the study of the natural world is an act of worship. That science is not alien to faith, but the form of understanding the divine. And he reminded his students that the progress demanded both purity of the heart and the precision of this mind. He taught the generation to see the telescope, to look into the vastness of the ocean, the universe, and also looking into the scriptures that brings out deep thoughts of conscience. They were not rivals, but actually they were reflections of the same cosmic curiosity. Because across the vast lands, we can see similar examples, similar flames lit by Sir Syed at Aligarh from Bengal, Sri Raja Ram Mohan Roy, who awakened the moral conscience through education and reform. From Maharashtra, we see Jyotirao Govindarao Phule and Savitribai Phule, who used learning as a weapon of equality. From Punjab, Swami Dayananda Saraswati proclaimed that truth must be tested through reasoning. At Tamil Nadu, Periyar E.V. Ramaswamy advocated rational thought. And for Kerala, my state, now we have Narayana Guru, Chattabha Swamigal, Vaikyam Abdul Qadir Maulavi, Mannatu Palknaban, and all many others who create reforms through educational movements. And it's equally important to look at the contributions of some of our renowned scientists like C.V. Raman, Homi J. Bhabha, Vikram Sarabhai, Dr. A.P. Abdul Kalam, and many others who created the great lineage of people. In fact, I belong to one of that, and I am very proud of that part. Because I come from ISRO. I think all of you know, celebrate the story of Chandrayaan-3, the landing of our craft on the southern side of the moon, which is something historic for a nation like us. And we also went to Mars and orbited the craft, the very first country to do so in its very first attempt. And now we are preparing for Gaganyaan, sending our Indian to the space and possibly to moon maybe a little later. But these are not just stories that we want to create for ourselves, but also these are celebrations of our capability, primarily technological capability and also human spirit, and also the collective intelligence that we all belong to, and that we would like to proclaim this as one of our strengths and then establish our leadership through such activities. For me, science and technology is equivalent to a spiritual journey. Search and working in science and technology domain is equivalent to my spiritual journey. And if you really look at the vast expanse of the universe and try to understand it, you will realize that the knowledge provided by generations of people who worked prior to me, scientists, and also the new knowledge which is coming into this domain regularly, we still see excitement, the wonder. I think it never ceases even after knowing new things all the time. And this is same for us if you search through our inner conscience. Look at where we belong as far as the Creator is. I think the same excitement and surprise fills me. So I see journey of my science is experiential through the external world, whereas the journey of spirituality is experienced through the inner world. I am very thankful to mentioning that the people from AMU really contributed some of the wonderful missions that ISRO created, and this continued legacy of collective work with the universities and ISRO is continuing, and I'm very thankful that AMU is a strong partner. It's not just some of the students are part of it. I think we also do collaborative projects between AMU faculty as well as ISRO also. Let me come to my message on this day. I think this is very important for all of you young people here, that there has never been a better time in the history of the human race to be here and to see the growth of science and technology and how this is going to transform our world in the future. I think the space technology for me is touching every aspect of human being today. Let it be in communication, resilience, environmental protection, life sustenance, and also to understand the universe much more deeper. But other technologies equally important are also growing tremendously. For example, genomics, the biological sciences. I think it all looks at human race, its longevity, disease prevention, good health, and also to provide safe living conditions for all of us in this world. I think the new emerging technologies like AI and related technology will, for us, it will enable better education capabilities, learning, problem-solving skills, engineering and service capabilities. I think greener technologies will reform in the way that our world will be a better place to live in the future. I think for AMU, the students from AMU, in fact, I wanted to interact with all of you possibly, but today it's not the right day. But I see that this is a great opportunity for all of you to come and become great scientists, technologists, thinkers, and great leaders for our nation building. I think work with curiosity, collaboration across various disciplines. And remember that only through scientific skill and moral purpose that we are going to build a great nation. The nation today has many challenges, but most of the solutions for that will be only through technology. I think we have very great conviction about that. I think this requires skills at this university level and also very large extent of collaboration across universities and research establishment, industries, and many organizations that we created in this country. I think this is very important for future AMU's journey. This should become a focus of attention in the days to come. And I also would like to tell you that science and engineering without ethics, without awareness of humanity is of no use, and it could be actually very dangerous. And our India's genius has always been to unite the spiritual with the practical and the physical. We discovered the zero, the concept of time and its vastness, the concept of atoms, and most of the early definitions of the universe came through the pure thought process and meditation. Sir Syed also grabs this synthesis. He knew that true modernity means widening the circle of knowledge without losing the center of conscience. In our laboratories and classrooms, let us practice what he preached: respect for truth, devotion to work, and faith in humanity. Let science be our shared prayer for better tomorrow. As I stand here at Aligarh, I feel that Sir Syed Ahmad Khan's voice still echoes through the campus, urging every young mind to lit the candle against ignorance. His dream of an India where education would dissolve fear, where science would dignify labor, and where progress would be measured by the compassion. From the corridors of Aligarh to the launch pads of Sriharikota, that dreams continue to live. Thank you, Aligarh Muslim University, for this invitation, this warmth and honor. I am confident that Lambos Sir Syed, the reason, will forever guide India's journey towards peace and prosperity. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Srinath. Please stay, please, on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, this towering personality, this giant in space research, at least needs a standing ovation from each one of us. May I request the entire audience to please give a big round of applause and standing ovation. What else can be a better place to recognize his services than the Aligarh Muslim University, where the founder emphasized a lot about the scientific research. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, सोमनाथ जी. अब जिगर थाम के बैठो मेरी बारी आई. आज के मेहमान खुसूसी आपके एलिगेरियन जस्टिस अब्दुल शाहिद का अब नंबर आता है. जस्टिस शाहिद ने BSc